or just renovations, he says that will still have to be worked out.
We got a chance to design not only a phenomenal facility, but one that gives back to the community, the surrounding communities, with a community benefit strategy that I'm excited to work with the community to craft.
And of course, as more cases of the Delta variant continue to pop up around the country, there are whispers here in Denver, as well as the other parts of Colorado, that there's a chance of a possible mask mandate. First and foremost, the mayor applauded Denverites for getting vaccinated. He says he hopes we don't have to go back to the old restrictions, but as he tells me, quote, we have to keep our toolbox flush with options to protect the people. Reporting live here in Denver, I'm Gary Brode. Denver7.
All right, Gary, thank you for that. So let's take an in-depth look at the $450 million spending plan that Denverites may be voting on come November. This mid-size arena, that's the biggest item. It would cost about $160 million, more than a third of the proposal. The plan also calls for $61 million to fund transportation projects, including sidewalks and bike lanes. There is $37 million for housing for the homeless, and $53 million for parks and rec projects like the Curtis Park Pool and Sloan's Lake Boathouse renovations.
Projected 7,500 jobs and $483 million of economics input through payroll. So those are huge and very important, but it's important for Denver to play a role in its recovery.
And the Denver mayor is counting on Denver voters to deliver this funding in November. And if recent history is any indication, it's a safe bet. A Denver7 analysis found 19 ballot measures between 2015 and 2020, which involved bonds or taxes, and 18 of them passed. The only failure was 2015's college affordability sales tax. That proposal would have raised the Denver city sales tax by 8 cents on every dollar in order to provide scholarships and debt relief for Denver students.
The pandemic is not over, and tonight we are learning more about lethal breakthrough cases in Colorado nursing homes. 4 fully vaccinated residents of a Grand Junction memory care facility came down with COVID and died, according to the CDC data obtained by the Associated Press. 12 other fully vaccinated residents got sick. Their median age, 93. The age group that represents about 1 in 4 COVID deaths. Now, the issue may be nursing home staff. Fewer than 3 in 5 staffers are now vaccinated, and experts say staff are one of the main triggers of nursing home outbreaks, since staffers may get sick while just going about their everyday lives.
Douglas County is getting serious about the idea of leaving Tri-County Health and starting its own health department.
Denver7's Ivan Rodriguez explains how it could impact you.
Over the course of the last year, the pandemic highlighted the divide between Douglas County and Tri-County Health on issues like mask mandates and stay-at-home orders. Since then, there's been continued conversations at the county level of parting ways with Tri-County Health.
So Douglas County has got a committee that is looking at creating our own health department. I imagine that this decision is going to be made in October, November.
But before any decision is made, there is plenty of research being done behind the scenes.
We have a binder that is about 5 inches thick that our staff has put together about everything that Tri-County does: nutrition, WIC, nursing, environmental health. They are looking at everything that Tri-County offers to decide, what does this look like for Douglas County?
Part of this process involves the creation of a public health advisory committee comprised of 9 residents who will have the chance to shape what public health looks like in Douglas County.
It's all really part of an effort for us to explore what are the options and opportunities for our citizens with regard to how they receive their public health service, how we address their needs.
This advisory board won't make any policy decisions, but its input could be valuable to commissioners when and if Douglas County leaves Tri-County Health.
It's really a comprehensive process to determine what does this look like, what is best for the residents of Douglas County.
Tri-County Health says conversations with Douglas County have been ongoing. In a statement, they say in part, Tri-County Health is committed to serving the residents and businesses in Douglas County until such decision is made. Seeking community input through this advisory board is an important part of understanding what the community wants and needs in order to achieve optimal health and well-being. Douglas County will remain with Tri-County until at least the end of 2022. This gives commissioners plenty of time to figure out the advantages and disadvantages of having an independent voice. Ivan Rodriguez, Denver7.
Louisville police want to know who set an officer's patrol vehicle on fire over the weekend. They shared these pictures of the burned out vehicle today, which the department says is going to set them back $70,000 to replace. This is being investigated as an arson. Police think it was targeted, and they do not think there's any threat to the public. A 2-year-old boy has died after falling from the second floor of the town center in Aurora. It happened Sunday afternoon. A father was carrying his son on an escalator, and once they got to the top, the boy lunged forward, and the father lost his grip. Police say it just appears to be a tragic accident.
Aurora is planning a new approach to street racing. Police will record license plate numbers instead of trying to make arrests when they show up at a large gathering. Aurora City Council is planning to vote on that rule change tonight. Now, we were there last night as Aurora police broke up a street racing meetup, and a second bust happened a little bit later. Well, city councilors tell us these meetups happen way too often. And under the new plan, a court will contact anyone whose license plate is spotted at street racing meetups. Drivers who are contacted twice could have their car impounded for a year.
And so this really isn't just, 1 or 2 kids that might be joyriding down the road or something like this. These are large-scale takeovers that really pose a significant safety threat to the community.
This is being pitched as a 1-year plan, and if it's approved, city councilors will review and make tweaks next year. City council meets tonight at 6:30.
Still an awful lot of smoke and haze in the skies across the northern Rockies. I'll let you know if there are clearer days ahead.
Plus, how a small change to healthcare benefits could lead to big savings for 62 million Americans.
And why the key to RTD's future may be a free ride.
Today, 3 Colorado military installations got new names. The new names are Peterson Space Force Base, Schriever Space Force Base, and Cheyenne Mountain Space Force Base. All 3 are south of the metro. Aurora's Buckley Space Force Base was renamed last month. Officials say the name changes are critical to establishing a unique identity for the Space Force.
A new report shows RTD should offer cheap or free fares to try to lure commuters back as office buildings reopen. This recommendation is part of an accountability report released last week. RTD's ridership is down 62% compared to 2019. That is worse than the national average. The report shows RTD needs to act quickly since they have a small window to change commuters' habits before they commit to a daily drive again. The transit agency says it is weighing all of its options.
RTD leaders are hoping to get nearly $1 billion in funding from the federal infrastructure bill. A bipartisan team is still writing that bill. They haven't agreed on funding for public transit, highways, water projects, or broadband expansion. Democrats say they're hoping for a vote this week, but there's nothing scheduled just yet.
For the last 3 weeks, the Front Range has dealt with poor air quality. So when will it turn around? Mike Nelson is tracking clearer skies next.
Plus, an effort to reduce the cost of care for 62 million Americans.